The following is a live broadcast of a Lone Star community radio program, recorded and broadcasted live on irlonestar.com, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and facebook.com/irlonestar. For more information on this show, please visit our show page at irlonestar.com/shows. To sponsor or donate to this program, visit our donate page at irlonestar.com/donate, or email us at lscrstudios@gmail.com, or give us a call at 936-666-1084. Lone Star Community Radio production and broadcast is possible by folks like you. So sponsor and donate today.
You're listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KCCZ LP Conroe, and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, Conroe, Montgomery County. Welcome to Toast of the Town with Christy and Mel, and this is quite a special edition of Toast of the Town, and I could not be more excited. It is Wednesday, hump day, and boy, do we have some exciting stuff to talk about today. I am so sad that Mel can't be here to join us for this wonderful show, but we are dedicating it all to the amazing Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival that is going live this weekend, starting on Thursday evening as far as the carnival goes, and then you've got live music coming up Friday and Saturday, and all kinds of great entertainment and things coming up this weekend. And I have a room full of friends, real friends, as well as friends of Conroe. I want to welcome Keith, Jodi, Brian, and Stephen. Thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Hey.
Can y'all believe we're here?
Yes.
Yes.
We did it. Is it over with yet? Is
You know,
It's festival week.
I've had so many people say, "Oh my gosh, it's already this weekend." And I'm like, "You people have no idea what we've gone through." And I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves and your roles just so people don't hear me talking. So Stephen, let's start with you.
I'm Stephen Naleway. I'm the president of the Friends of Conroe, which is the producer of the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival.
Brian Dawson. I'm on the board of directors for Friends of Conroe.
And I'm Jodi Willard, and I serve on board of directors, and I co-chair with you.
Yes, my festival wife.
Yes.
And I'm Keith Reagan. I'm the 2020 festival chairman with the festival. It's been a wild year.
It has been a wild year, and it's taken a lot to get to this point. It's just taking a lot in a very short amount of time. And I want to start this show off because I know both of you especially have something that you want to say to the amazing elected officials that worked so hard to get us to this point, including County Judge Mark Keogh. We have Representative Metcalf, Senator Brandon Creighton, and then on and on.
Yes, thank you. We can't say thank you enough. If it wasn't for these elected officials, we wouldn't be here today. All of them, city, county, and a bunch of elected state officials have helped us get this festival off the ground in the past 32 days.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
32
we've
to
been
be
planning
specific.
for 14 months, but the past 6 months, we were up in the air, and they pushed us to get this off, and they helped us.
Yeah. And Keith, I know, the dynamics of our organization and how we work is, I think most people just don't understand. They just think we circle around in chaos and somehow this festival comes together. But as festival chairman, this really came down on you as far as what lengths we were willing to go to and at what particular deadline we were going to just say, okay, enough's enough.
Well, and that's exactly right. I made several attempts over the several months to try to get where we could go and who was going to let us go. And after several weeks of being told we don't know, and me throwing an 8-year-old fit, we finally got where we were able to move forward.
Yeah.
I mean, they and like Stephen said, there's nothing we can really say to ever say thank you enough to all of them, the city, the county, especially Judge Keogh and Mayor Pro Tem Kuhn and Will Metcalf and his staff. Those are the majority people that have really stepped up for us and helped make our backbone for this year to let us get to move forward.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, there's not enough words to say how much we thank them for really doing their part to basically tell the governor, hey, we were going to do this regardless.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and Jodi, you wear two hats because not only are you on the board of directors and a volunteer for the festival and the Friends of Conroe, but also with the CVB. How important is being able to pull off this event to your office, who it strives on bringing attention here to downtown Conroe?
Yeah, and so with tourism, it's been at a standstill, and we've really changed our messaging over the last 6 months to be singular, outdoor, and hiking and fishing. And we're so used to promoting events, and not having any events really changed everything. And so it's nice to be able to have these events and let everyone know we are here, we are open for business, and we can do this and be safe and successful. And I think that by having this event, Conroe is really showing Texas and everyone else that we can do this. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think it's a great statement for the community that we live in. Not just the city, not just the county, not just the state, but how everybody really rallied around together, and not just elected officials and not just CVB, but the sponsors that have stepped up.
Yeah, and I get this year served as a sponsorship chair for the festival, and it was, from a messaging standpoint, was challenging because until 32 days ago, we didn't know, right? And so it's
32 days, people.
32 days, and so it's challenging. I mean, I sell things for a living, and I would say that was probably one of the harder sales of a $500 sponsorship was harder than some of the big contracts I've negotiated, just because it was we weren't quite sure until 32 days ago. Then it was like it was hurry, get it done. I'm slamming my hand on the table.
There's passion involved here.
But the outpouring of support, the outpouring of interest, I feel like gives a good indication that, like Jodi said, people are ready to get out. People are ready to interact. They're ready to do it in a safe way.
Yeah.
And I think that, obviously beautiful downtown offers that because it's outside, it's open air, there's room to spread out, there's room for people to take responsibility for themselves. But to do something, and I hope I'm not jumping ahead, but I think one big impact with the elected officials too is and I know with the sponsors is where all this goes and what we as an organization do with this, and the impact that this isn't just a festival that we do because we all have fun working nonstop without sleep for 4 days or 5 days, depending.
32 days.
32 days.
And this is and that's what I was going to ask Stephen about as president of the festival. I mean, of Friends of Conroe. Why go to all this trouble?
I don't know. I've been asking myself that for a long time.
I know, like years, like 15 years.
I don't know. We just love it.
Well, it's not just that, though. But there's purpose behind
it. The economic impact in Conroe alone is great. We need it right now. The vendors that we have, from the people that set up everything that we have, to the sign company that provides signs, to the golf carts, to the fuel that we use for everything, the food vendors, the exhibitors, everything that we got going here, and then the hotels, and then restaurants that are outside of the people staying or coming in eating beforehand. The economic impact it does for Conroe is amazing. We've constantly known that, and we need it right now. So this is going to be a great thing for us. We haven't had anything this substantial in our area in almost a year. I'll go ahead and say it. It's probably since the last festival.
Well, and from your own business.
Yeah.
Well, and it's all very real to us because there's those businesses that everyone sees, but then there are the friends that we've made in doing this thing that a lot of people don't see. It's the Scott Mortimers and all of his guys that are behind the stage that are here with us starting Thursday night.
I'm going to cut your hand off. Go ahead.
And but they have they've taken a hard hit this year financially. Many of those are small business owners of some kind. The sound guys, the light guys, the stage guys,
the fencing company,
and
the fence toilets.
Yeah. I mean, the backbone of this.
The carnival. Let's not forget the carnival. They were probably just as. I mean, the impact that this Corona has done to the entertainment industry or the event industry. Let me just broaden it. Absolutely. It's crazy. I mean,
the trickle down effect is huge.
Yes.
People just don't realize what it does for everybody. I mean, you got people's homes, cars, food, fuel. I mean,
ice.
You haven't worked in 6 months because there's no events. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. Yeah.
Well, when all of this started, we saw, of course, we kind of put things on hold to find out kind of what was going to happen because nobody knew. And we
We
saw
relaxed our planning. We,
Right.
we never put anything on.
exactly.
didn't
We just
relax our
kind
planning.
of were
Yeah.
everybody was waiting to kind of
Yeah.
see what was
Yeah.
going to happen. And you saw some of, like, and I'm drawing kind of just from this area. You saw Pacific Yard House that has been involved with the festival in one way or another since they opened their doors. And you saw them trying to find different ways to keep their people employed and make sure that they have income coming in. And you have all of these stores down here that had to close their doors. Mm-hmm. And you had, even attorneys' offices who were affected because they couldn't go to court. They couldn't practice law. And all of these different ways that the pandemic itself has affected the business here in downtown Conroe. And going into what you were saying about sponsorships, because as somebody that saw this firsthand, it was hard at first, and then people started really capturing the fact, oh, they're really going to do this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then we started getting calls, and it's been kind of this really great phenomenon. But to be able to be a part of something so positive, that's huge for an organization like ours.
Yeah, it's way huge. We've gotten so many people. The 5 people that are sitting right here work tremendous amount of hours getting this done. But with the other 75 or 80 people that help us do this, like you said a while ago, we really started on this thing 2 weeks before last year's festival. Booking talent, working on that, working on through. And as Stephen said, we never stopped. We just slowed down a little bit, when all this happened. And then when we finally got the word, thank God we had already attempted to secure some of the things that we already had. Or it'd been damn challenging
It'd been
to do in
little bit
32
tougher.
days. So.
We'd been out there with our Pandora playing on our phones.
Yeah, something.
There you go.
We would have been the majority, not the minority.
Yeah.
Majority of cancellations. That's
Yeah.
one thing we said. We never wanted to cancel unless we were going to be forced to cancel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was going to have to be somebody above us to cancel us. We were never going to stop. We were going to do it.
Yeah.
Just when they force our hands,
Well, and it's a labor of love, and a lot of reason
Absolutely.
why is because of what every dollar of Catfish Festival goes to.
Yeah, so 40-something days after we get through with this, we're kicking off our Thanksgiving feast where we're feeding. This year, I think we're expanding more into East County. We're like 4,000 or 5,000 meals that we're going to serve Thanksgiving Day. And that's something big that me and a couple other ones started 5 years ago, and we've expanded every year since. And it's wonderful. It's great to feel that.
It's the best.
We're tired after getting through this, but we're still there.
Yeah.
24 hours cooking turkeys and cooking hams overnight.
Yeah. And Jodi, I know you can attest to, being on the scholarship committee
Yeah.
and going through the scholarship applications that we get. And especially this past year, it was a hard time because you had seniors that weren't able to complete their senior year.
Correct.
They were, we couldn't do award ceremonies, but we were still doing everything we could to provide for some of these graduating seniors.
Yep.
And even it somehow found some extra money to do a couple extra that we couldn't.
Very deserving kids.
Yeah, and it's a big deal what this festival means, not only to this community of business, but also to all the residents that are here.
And we show, as it's such a strong community, but you don't know until you read some of these scholarships that we really have some worthwhile kids that without some of these scholarships that this community hands out or donates to them, they wouldn't go to college. They wouldn't have that opportunity. And so by being able to give that and even finding the extras that we did, this year, they will be successful and they will come back here with degrees, or they're right down the street at Lone Star or Sam Houston or SFA, or they'll go out of state, and so but they'll come back here. And
Christy went someplace else.
A&M, sorry, or Texas A&M, or
That's right. Save the best for last.
So.
Well, but you're right. It is meaningful. I mean,
Yeah.
and I know I'm going to catch some grief for saying it, but everybody knows that's seen this show that I sit on the alumni board at SFA, and that's one of the things that they've talked about with the admission numbers is how taxed financial aid is.
Yes.
The financial
Yes.
aid offices are, and so it makes what we do in that regard that much more impactful, and not just us. I mean, everybody that does it, everybody does it, but because the need is increased this year, which we expect with Friends Feeding Friends, it's going to be the need's going to be increased. So it makes it all that much
Yeah, I agree.
And
And that's not all we do either.
Right.
We also give back to numerous others. I mean, just even though we're having a festival here, our board is help funding Back the Blue barbecue
From Tough.
Yeah, from Tough,
Yeah.
Texas United for Freedom at the end of the month. We don't have our board meeting in October, but we all rallied around and helped fund that. In the mix of all this, we give back wherever we can.
Yeah. Well,
And that's just only one of the many that we've donated to this year.
yeah, and what's so great about this organization, I can't tout how much I love this organization and how much I love this group of people
Right.
that are here, because it's like we prove that you can vote for different sides and still be friends. You can be a Bearcat or a lumberjack, and you can still sit next to each other at the table and make great things happen. Just a
Right.
great example. But the way
Yes.
that everybody comes together, we could go back to Harvey whenever we all got on the phone and started making changes and
Yeah.
making decisions to act quickly, because everybody is so engaged, especially our board, as large as it is. We have a very engaged board of directors
Yes.
that really come together in times like this.
Sure.
Yeah, we're
Absolutely.
almost there this year with a repeat of Harvey.
Yeah, almost.
I don't know if we could have handled that too this year.
Well, and
We would have done it if we had to, but
Yeah.
Of
it
course.
was
We
definitely
always
scary
do.
thinking
We
about
always
it.
step up whenever we need to.
yeah,
That's right.
And it's out of a complete labor of love, which is another, thing that is such a great deal, not only about this organization, but about this festival. And having long-term sponsorship relationships like DeMontron and Anheuser-Busch, Love Street.
Yeah, Love Street. Yeah.
Street.
It's an AB product, but yeah.
Congressman Brady that has been supporting us for a long time. Conroe Golf Cars coming on. The support of the city, the CVB, the support of the county. And then we've got, and we have Ogden Power Sports that's been with us, as well as Texas Truck Works. But then to have new sponsorships come up that have joined in with us to make sure that this happened, not only because of what we do and what our mission statement is as an organization, but also to help put some money back into this economy.
Sure.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. I know we want to take a quick break. There's a lot more to cover. I want to talk about not only all the great things we have coming up at Festival this year, but what this festival and being able to move forward to it means not only to us and the Friends of Conroe, but also to other events that are holding on to hope of being able to continue just because we were able to make these inroads. So if you're listening to us, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, you can also tune us into 104.5 or 106.1 on the FM dial. If you're here in the Conroe area, you can also tune into irlonestar.com and tune in live. I'm going to be back with all my friends here in just a second. This is Toast of the Town with Christy and Mel. I'll be right back.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Statistics show that 1 out of every 6 Texans struggles with food insecurity and hunger. And many people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables every day. The Better Living for Texans program is here to help you learn how to make healthy menu choices, save money at the grocery store, prepare quick and delicious meals, get more good nutrition in your day, and get more physical activity. Classes are fun, friendly, interactive, and free, and taught in English and Spanish. We are Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, helping Texans make their lives better.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
An estimated 1 in 10 births will result in a neonatal intensive care stay, also known as the NICU. Overnight, a family can find themselves and their newborn baby in a critical situation. The Mila Foundation financially and spiritually assists families in need. If you would like to volunteer or become a monthly sponsor, please visit us at www.themilafoundation.org. Again, that's www.themilafoundation.org, because every life matters.
Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question, comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station on irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with Lone Star Community Radio.
For those of you who like your partners, your gumbo, and your music salty, well, we're here to help with the music. Julian Shea here, host of Lone Star Country Nights Thursday, your weekly dose of roots and Americana and all the music that makes this part of the country special. We stir in Western swing, honky-tonk, Zydeco, Texas blues, outlaw country, and put a pinch of red dirt, and then we smoke it over a slow fire. Then listen to the results Thursday nights on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
Vell Institute, a 501c3 nonprofit, began in 2014 with a mission to strengthen the future of veterans through leadership and entrepreneurship training. We've invested over 1,400 hours of training in our veterans while connecting them with community entrepreneurs and leaders. Our mission is to continue investing in our veterans who have given so much for our country. Please join us in our mission by visiting vellinstitute.org. That's VELinstitute.org.
Hey guys, this is Connor.
This is Dick.
This is Chris. And we're with the Ticket Stub Podcast every Thursday live at noon on 104.5 and 106.1 FM in the Conroe area. Also, anytime at irlonestar.com. You go to irlonestar.com/TTS. You can find all of our social media.
And don't forget, we give away 2 tickets to the Grand Theater on every show.
If you like movies and you like complaining or celebrating anything that has to do with the silver screen, check out the Ticket Stub Podcast and join us every Thursday at noon o'clock on Lone Star Community Radio.
Welcome back to Toast the Town with Christy and Friends. We're going to change the name today officially.
We'll take it.
This is one of my favorite times of year anyway, for so many reasons.
You say that every time.
Well, but it's true.
She says that every day.
She says that every day.
Grateful for every day.
Doesn't matter when the event is or what particular event. It's just, that's my favorite time of year.
You know what?
Well, the weather is beautiful.
It is beautiful. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to find something positive in all the craziness that's going on. Yeah. And I still talk to y'all even though y'all are mean to me all the time.
Except me.
Except for Festival Wife.
Yes.
She's always
we love
sweet.
you.
My festival wife.
I love you.
We say it to your face. She says it behind your back. So I think we love you more.
I do not. I'll say it to her face.
I know.
So she would say it to mine.
I ain't scared of you.
Say.
I ain't scared of you.
I'm not scared.
I know. So we are back. We are with the Friends of Conroe, talking about the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival that officially kicks off Friday, but we're opening up the carnival on Thursday night. And I'm so excited because, we missed Montgomery County Fair this week.
Yes, we did.
And I know that my kids, even being 15, always look forward to carnival time at the fairgrounds. So this year, we decided to just bring the same carnival to the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and we're not even charging entry at the gate.
Not at all.
Not to get in the carnival.
Not for the carnival.
And they are setting up now.
They are right behind my office.
I know. And it's like, it is gorgeous. It's so cool to see those things going up when it's so pretty outside. And we're selling wristbands.
Yes,
$25.
$25. Unlimited wristbands. The whole, each
all
day.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
So come out. I think whenever it starts tomorrow night, they're only $20, right? So you get a little preview night of Carnival. So obviously we're great for the kids. Kids are going to have lots of entertainment. Yes. We're also going to have some great street entertainment this year.
We've increased that almost double. We got this family-friendly lady. She does a traveling flea circus. It sounds weird, but it's cool. We all demoed it.
We saw her in
back
January.
She's
pretty amazing. Yeah.
She's a multi-personality lady.
She'll fit in well
fun.
with us.
Yeah, very fun.
No kidding. Multiple hats.
We have a balloon artist. We have a juggler.
Still walker,
face
painters.
Yeah. And then you've got the juggler guy. We got the juggler
guy that juggles the flames, the fire.
This is a home for him. He's always here in October.
I watch him every year, and I still look completely dumbfounded when I'm sitting there watching it because his talent is just crazy.
Right.
Yeah, if you don't want to come out here for the music, come out here for the entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, just because we don't have music on the stage at 12 o'clock on Saturday, doesn't mean we don't have entertainment here.
Oh.
I mean, we have plenty of
There's more
entertainment
things
for
to do
kids.
than you'll ever dream of.
And it's perfect for a family. You know, if you're bringing young children and so the loud music isn't your thing, come at 12, 1 o'clock and bring your children and see the street performers and eat some food and go to the carnival and, you know, get your kids out. It's beautiful weather.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you can walk
Open
around.
air.
Yeah.
And kids 12 and under
get
in free.
Yeah.
You know, and this year we changed things up a little bit in order to make it more, you know, a little bit more economical for our families. We know a lot of people are struggling this year. So Sunday, you can come out and there's no entry fee to the carnival or to the festival itself.
But everything's still in full force. The
Yeah.
carnival is still going. The street performers are still going to be here. The
And
vendors.
vendors.
We're going to have even additional one-day vendors. You know, so bring your family, shop a little, and help these vendors that haven't worked since, you know, January.
And we have our pageant on Sunday. That's
Mr. and Miss
we're
Catfish.
still accepting applications on there. I think we're over what we've ever done in the past.
That's amazing.
And then we have kids dance groups that are going to be playing in intermission and before and after the pageant's going on.
And how many different vendors do we have?
Exhibitors, we have over about 60 right now. We're pretty much at our stop besides the one-day vendors, and we're still getting those in hourly.
That's amazing. Well, I know that, you know, we Jodi and Stephanie took a trip to Huntsville this weekend to
They're on
go
the square.
let everybody know, all the vendors up there know that we were opening it up to this, you know, to be able to come for one day. And we've had a great response from that.
They had some really good vendors up there, and that Stephanie and I found a few of our fan favorites and made sure we really got them. You know,
I've already had to start making a shopping list.
I think we sent some pictures.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we've had some really positive feedback while we were there, and we have gotten some signups already. And Stephanie was talking to them, so the ones that we hadn't already registered, to get them registered before they get, you know, Sunday.
Yeah, and we mentioned, you know, coming out for some great food. We have some great food vendors in the First Financial Bank food court, right?
Oh, yes. Just a small list of what we have is crawfish pie, boudin, jambalaya, corn dog, gator on a stick, shrimp baskets, catfish at every booth.
Wait, did you say that one more
Every
time?
booth besides a lemonade drink, and that's it. I don't think anybody wants catfish and lemonade in the same mix.
Not today. Thank you.
It sounds a little
And then we
shady.
still have funnel cakes, fried Twinkies, fried Oreos.
The carny food.
All kinds of other stuff. That's just inside the festival. That's not including the carnival food. So if you don't want Cajun, that's fine. We got non-Cajun as well. But this is the Cajun Catfish Festival.
Absolutely.
So we do have Cajun food, and we do have catfish.
Yes, we do. And this year we're making it easy, just like we did last year, with the Blast Pass that we're able to use. So people can come up, load their card, and just spend it all over the place.
It's pretty much almost a touchless system. It's a touchless credit card, RFID, if everybody's familiar with that. You just reload the card, go up there, and they just tap it with the computer or with the phone, and it deducts the money off of there. So all of our food vendors and our beverage dispensers will have the Blast Pass system.
So if you're looking to come, eat some food, grab some beer, you can just load up your card and go to town.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and which also leads us into such a great aspect of this, which Congressman Brady is sponsoring part of, and that is the sanitation efforts that we are putting forth in order to keep everyone safe in this time. What kind of measures are being taken to make sure that we're doing everything we can to keep everyone safe and healthy?
So in addition to what we've done in the past, which we're probably one of the only events that's ever had sanitizers stands at the restrooms, we've increased that probably 20 times of what we have done in the past. So there'll be sanitizer stands everywhere throughout the festival. And then in addition, we hired a company to clean tables, disinfect tables, and disinfect the restrooms, or the porta potties as well. And that's on a 30-minute schedule? 15-minute schedule.
minutes.
So we should be really clean.
And I know the carnival is taking...
And every woman thanks you for that.
Yes, absolutely. And the carnival is
Now, it's
taking
just the
measures
sanitation.
too.
They're not going to be there and dressing it, all that. It's not going to be sparkling clean, but it will be sanitized. We will not have any germs.
Right. Well, and one of the things that we have a shuttle bus that will take you from the park and ride. We're going to talk into that too. But because the bus service is requiring everyone to wear a mask in order to be transported back and forth. We're also taking some measures for that, but we're also going to have sanitation. We're going to have places where you can, grab some gloves if you feel more comfortable doing that. And you can even get a souvenir Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival mask.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, we're also giving out masks. If you want a mask, if you want the paper one, we have those for you as well. If you didn't come with one, we'll have one. But you need one to get on the bus for sure.
Yeah. So, and the park and ride is going to be
It is going to be at 131 half I-45 North. So for the locals, that is across the street. It's the parking area under I-45. That's directly in front of the Montgomery County Library and the old LP building.
Yeah, you just pass the Best Buy,
Yes.
turn in parking lot, and it's just right there on the left.
There's big LED
Yes.
boards that'll tell you exactly how to get in there.
Perfect. You mean there's going to be signs to tell
Signs,
people where to
great big
go?
signs, lighted
Signs.
You can
Yeah.
see from a long ways away.
A long ways away. And parking.
Mm-hmm.
There are always so many parking options here in downtown
So
Conroe.
Montgomery County employees, they use the parking garage at San
Use
Jacinto and Davis.
Every parking garage
Yeah.
that belongs to the county, they're allowed to use.
So San Jacinto and Davis is going to be the main one, and then we have the backup, which is at Main and Phillips, that the Montgomery County employees put together, and they, it's secured. By the way, we have security throughout all the parking infrastructure we have, but these are police officers that are out there actually collecting the money and parking you in the parking garages.
And I believe they use all that money for their
Goes
own.
back to the community.
Yeah.
So here's another threefold that comes around.
Yeah.
We're putting this event on. They're handling the parking, and that money goes back to kids, scholarships, and so forth like that for the community.
So just everybody working together just to bring more money
Team
in.
effort
Yeah.
across the city.
I know. And speaking of buses and tickets, so we are trying to encourage everyone to purchase their tickets online this year.
So you go to the Friends of Conroe website right now, or the website, or the Facebook page, or Instagram, or if you have the mobile app, you can buy the tickets
The mobile
directly
app is
from there,
awesome.
and it's really quick and easy. There's not a bunch of links to go through, and as soon as you get on the bus, if you're riding the bus, there's a QR code, so you just snap your picture of it, and it clicks up. If you didn't get it before then, when you exit, there'll be multiple opportunities to get the QR code before you get to the gate.
Right there, when the bus drops you off right in front of the Guarantee Bank main gate, there will be signs to get that QR code, and so you'll have plenty of opportunity to get those to make sure we're trying to stay as touchless as possible.
Right. And tickets are just $15 a piece.
Yep.
Yes.
What is also really nice, because you can do it like right as you come up. So say you don't know, hey, am I going to go Friday? Am I going to go Saturday? You can purchase it as you're walking up to the gate because the tickets are designated by date.
Yep. We have a Friday ticket, Saturday ticket, and Sunday is free.
And that just helps us, with social distancing. That gives us a good count of who's here, who's purchased tickets, how many we should be expecting. And again, buying them online is it's not only for the safety of our volunteers, it's for the safety of our, our festival goers. That's just one less way for everyone to exchange hands, touch money. It's just for the safety across the board this year.
Yeah, we really want everybody to feel comfortable with coming out. I mean, like you said, this is an open air festival, so lots of fresh air around, that's for sure. But we're taking so many precautions and putting so many measures in place in order to keep everyone safe and healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who knew it? Last year when we started with Blast Pass, we were going to be ahead of the game and prepared for 2020.
We were,
If you can log into your Facebook, you can buy a ticket online.
Right.
Yes.
And if you can order from Amazon, you can buy 100 tickets through our website.
And that's allowed.
Yes.
If you want to buy 100 tickets,
Absolutely.
we're allowing it. Bring your friends.
Every ticket purchase is a donation to a nonprofit. Just
Right.
saying.
Or a senior in high school.
Yep.
But if you're not tech savvy and you can't figure it out,
Right.
we'll still get you in the festival. Just
Yeah.
show up. We'll find a way to get you in the festival.
Yeah, if you don't have a credit card handy or anything like that, then we're going to find a way to make sure you can get in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're still taking cash at the Blast Path booth to get the food. We're still taking cash and credit, both things.
Yeah.
And due to some people, have concerns about buying online, and we understand that, we will have day of gate sales. It's limited. We are cutting it back. That way we can still focus on that line and be safe, but we will have it. So if you don't want to pay on credit card online, still show up to the gate and we'll still sell you a ticket at the gate.
We won't turn you away, but if you don't want to wait in line,
You might as well.
might as well get them.
Because
Skip the
before,
line.
and this is kind of a cool innovation with all this, because we've had to make so many adjustments and so many changes, but that's always been one of the biggest lines around, was if you had to wait in line to get your
Right.
ticket, and now you can just not
Bypass
even
it.
worry about that.
We're trying to get you in the gate as quickly as possible. We don't want you sitting at the gate because nothing's happening at the gate. Everything's happening in. So the quicker we can get you in the gate, the more successful we are and the happier our customers are going to be.
Yeah, and for those that came out last year and bought their Blast Passes and are somehow organized enough to still have theirs,
They will
Steven.
work.
they will work.
Steven still has his tickets.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Oh, you didn't?
wait. I want everybody to understand this. I found my blast pass from last year.
Well, my wife has mine. Y'all know that.
But you know what?
I know Jamie does.
But you know what else I found is some Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival tokens.
Oh,
Well, the tokens are not valid. The tokens are not valid.
Yeah.
And that was
I
a
made my
donation.
donation.
Thank you for
Hey,
your donation.
it's my pleasure.
And
It's
no
my
one
pleasure.
concerned themselves. Christy was not that organized to keep up with it. She found it purely by accident.
Whatever.
She must have cleaned her.
Whatever.
The seat
She
off.
cleaned.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
One of them twins
Cleaned underneath
probably
the seat.
found it.
One of those twins found it. One of the kids found it. Yeah.
They
You
held
are
on
so
to it.
mean to me.
They probably had it the whole time.
So mean. So,
We're mean, but you didn't say inaccurate.
you know, this is my radio show. I'm going to be nice to my guests. So,
What happens when she leaves here now?
yeah, I'm going to be cutting tires. Anyway, and what a great, amazing, wonderful entertainment lineup
I'm so
we
excited.
have. Okay, so you know, I had a Facebook time hop, which, you know, that it's funny about those Facebook time hops. It's really kind of a 50-50 crapshoot on whether it's
Right.
going to be like yay or ugh. And I got a yay this morning because it was a reminder of an invitation video put forth by an entertainer we had here a few years ago that's going to be headlining on Saturday night, Mr. Aaron Watson.
My favorite.
Yes. I'm so excited to have him here. But that's not all.
No.
Who else we got?
Roger Krager.
And
Mr. Wade Bowen.
Bag of donuts.
Bag of Donuts.
And Conroe favorite, Wayne Tubes.
Wayne Tubes.
Is back. We finally got him back on our schedule where we could fit him back on. He will be back.
Yeah.
Friday night.
And you know, if you've got friends and family that are in Louisiana, it may not be a bad idea for them to head this way anyway
Right.
this weekend.
Yeah.
I hear they're going to get some weather.
Yeah, so we're bringing all their people to
Right.
come play some music because we really do
before.
bring in the best of the best when it comes to Cajun music.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Gino
That's-
I'm sorry. I can't
Delafus?
say it. Yeah, Gino Delafus.
Jamie Bergeron.
Jamie Bergeron. He's a fan favorite.
The Platinum Players, I know they were here, I think year before last or even last year. The Zydeco Dots, Bayou Rue is going to be
Bayou's a
here.
local favorite as well.
Yeah.
He plays throughout the Conroe area.
And for those, and for what you know, we always bring in some really great, amazing Texas artists here on Saturday night. But Friday night, we're doing a little bit different. So you mentioned Bag of Donuts.
Yeah, I don't think anybody knows what Bag of Donuts is.
Yeah, and I've
we're
had
not
some
gonna
people,
provide Bag of Donuts
and
for
that's what
anybody.
everybody asks
No.
me. Are these Shipley's donuts? Or are we talking about the, you know?
Or
A
the
friend of mine
Kiss-
got
or the Kiss
really,
type
really
of
upset
donut.
when he thought we were going to just be giving out a bag of donuts.
Yeah.
I'd go for a Bag of Donuts right now. I haven't had a Bag of Donuts in a long time.
I'll leave it for you. I will. I got you
But you know,
covered.
you can bring them. They'll take
Yeah.
them. They'll love them.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, so Bag of Donuts is going to be headlining Friday night on the the DeMontron Texas stage. But they're going to be opened up. We've got Cannon Brand, local guy. Great kid. And I say kid, he's not a kid, but he's younger than me, so therefore it works. And then we've got Escape, which is a great local Journey tribute band.
Right.
And I know that they've played around here quite a bit
Yes.
too.
They've been at First Thursday concerts a time or two.
Yeah.
So to
They've
go
been
back
very
to Bag of
successful.
Donuts, we can't describe it. You just need to look at
If
it.
you
Go
are-
to YouTube and Google or YouTube
Yeah. Show
Bag
up.
of Donuts.
Yeah, just come and be surprised.
Show up. You're
Come
gonna
and
have
be
fun.
A
surprised.
guaranteed good time,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
especially
Yeah.
if you're a child of the 70s and 80s, you are gonna have a blast.
And I know, talking to friends of mine, I had no idea they have a huge following from
Yeah.
people from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's
all of
where
my
they're from.
friends.
They're from New Orleans.
Yeah,
So,
that-
so.
I'm not. I had no idea. Because that's how I learned that.
And them
was,
New
but
Orleans
they-
folks are
I mean,
crazy.
those-
Right? They
I
like
mean,
to party.
Yeah.
I mean, those people are loyal
They're
to that. To
definitely
that
a
band.
party band.
God.
They will get you up on your feet. There's no doubt.
So there's absolutely no reason to stay home Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you have missed out on any of this information, you can go to ConroeCajunCatfishFestival.com or friendsofconroe.com. You can get all the information as well as the lineup. You can also go to the Google Play Store or your iTunes Store and download the mobile app. It's very cute. We got Willie on the state
When
of
it gets
Texas.
updated,
It's
it's
great.
very cute. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Especially when it's
Oh,
updated
and
timely.
we didn't talk about a new sponsor that we got this year that'll be out here.
yes, who's that?
Torchies.
Torchies is out here.
Torchy will actually be out here
Yeah.
himself,
Yes.
and maybe
Taking care.
hanging out with Ima and Willie, and on Saturday.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, it's a good
So we
time.
can't forget about Ima and Willie. We got to give them kudos. Those
Yeah.
are our mascots. They're out here
Absolutely.
in probably a 300 degree suit,
Mm-hmm.
sweating their tails off.
And they've been doing it for weeks now because I
Yes.
think Christy and I have drugged
Oh,
them
yeah.
all
We've
over
drugged them.
the city
Yeah.
promoting this festival.
Yeah, and
They'll be out
T-Mobile.
here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, of course, with the kids.
Yeah, and T-Mobile is going to be here providing charging stations for everyone's cell phones. So if you come out here and take a bunch of pictures, you can make sure that you're sharing them to the mobile app because it will show up on our Facebook and Instagram pages. We're also working on some Snapchat filters that will be here. So, if that's your thing, if that's your bag of donuts, you're going to be all set. But we've got, we've really expanded the way that we do things this year. We've got University of St. Thomas, which is new to downtown Conroe, that has come on board as a sponsor.
Yes. Well, speaking of anything downtown, Conroe's, we're open. We're going to be open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Conroe's open. Downtown Conroe's open.
It is.
We have plenty of specialty shops, restaurants that you can go in, and even the pubs. The pubs are open.
Yes.
So come down and have a good time with us and with our friends of downtown.
Yeah, and remember that every dollar you spend down here not only goes into the community and helps our economy out, but anything that you spend inside the festival is all going back to some great nonprofit causes, including high school scholarships, feeding our neighbors in need here at Thanksgiving, and so many other great things that we do, supporting our VFW. And again, we can't really thank enough the elected officials and the community leaders that stepped up to make sure that we could do this.
They've been saying for months that we need to open that back up. And they've been really, all of our elected officials across the board have been really vocal about that. We need to open back up. We need to help all of our local businesses. And they really stepped up and, proved that. They didn't just speak it, but they followed through with their actions. And that speaks volumes for our officials. And we should all stand up and congratulate them for that.
And this is more of this is in addition to everything and every other reason why we do this, this really is a celebration of just going through one of the hardest periods that any of us have ever experienced, and one of the craziest times, and seeing us as we kind of come through the other side. Still things are a little bit nuts, not only with the pandemic, but with it being an election year. But it's a great time for everybody to come together and have a great time with their neighbors and celebrate. And if you've never been to the Conroe Cajun Catfish Festival, it is right in the streets of downtown Conroe.
Yes, all 12 blocks.
All 12 blocks. And I remember when the festival started 31 years ago. And I remember going, how in the world?
Just a little kid then.
That's right. I was
with
barely
her.
a toddler. But it was like, how in the world are they going to do this? How do you shut down the downtown area? But what's so great is you can still shop and you can still come take advantage of these great vendors. We have Vernell's amazing New Orleans bakery that's down here that also serves
conveniently right by the Cajun stage.
Yes, and also conveniently
Cajun stage
makes amazing coffee, keto-friendly brownies, but her chicken salad is unbelievable.
We're not trying it.
No.
We're going for the keto, not keto-friendly brownies.
I've actually
full of flour.
I actually ordered an entire batch of keto-friendly brownies for all of us.
You did not share? Oh.
I did.
Is it not here?
Nope, she's going to have it ready for us this weekend, so we can go in there. We also have
pick up some for Keith and I.
Yeah, but we've got so many great things going on. But it takes a team in order to shut down a downtown area, and this isn't just something that happens, in a couple hours.
Oh no. The streets start belonging to us at 5 o'clock on Thursday, and when we
tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Oh my God, it's tomorrow.
And when we open the gates up at 6 o'clock, it's all hands on deck from 5 o'clock Thursday till 6 p.m. Friday to try to get it all built. And like I said, I'm just a ringleader of this cat chasing monster.
The circus.
And it takes all of us. There's not one person that can ever accomplish this. It takes a special group of people to work their butts off to try to make this happen. And somehow we found all those group of people and put them together in one spot. And it's great.
And they're called the Friends of Conroe.
The Friends of Conroe. And we talk about this being the 31st year, to be able to have that kind of longevity. And of course we've grown a little bit, and we've kind of evolved a bit with the times to be able to bring entertainers that we have. But what a crazy, ridiculous group we are to do this just because of the labor of love.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're fortunate to be able to do it. There's no doubt about that.
And I will tell you too that I know on behalf of Keith and Stephen that if we were to start thanking everybody that plays a part in this, we could sit here for days and never really, never. But if you get a chance, make sure, come out, eat some food, shop at the local stores, shop at our festival vendors. Go play at the carnival, take a chance just to get outside. The weather's supposed to be really nice this weekend. come
I ordered
enjoy
it that way.
and I appreciate that.
It is going to be.
It is going to be beautiful.
Beautiful.
And it's a great time to come together, bring your family out. And we want everybody to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Do what is right for you, for your family. Take advantage of the hand sanitizing stations. Take advantage of wearing a mask if that's what is right for you.
Right.
Because we want to keep you safe. And if you see any of us running around here crazy, because we all run around here crazy all weekend long, but you see us in a Cajun Catfish Festival T-shirt, Friends of Conroe T-shirt, stop and say hi and let us know what you think, and make sure that you put us on the calendar for next year, second weekend in October. Because if the pandemic can't cancel us, ain't nothing going to cancel us.
We're here to stay. We
We've
have
never
the staying
canceled.
power.
Yeah.
Never in
And
31
I'm not
years.
going to let it happen
No,
as long as I'm here.
absolutely not.
Yeah. So, what are y'all most looking forward to for the festival this year?
To be over with.
Well, of course. I was going to say,
no,
other than for it to be over.
my man Saturday night, Aaron Watson. That's who I am most excited.
Yeah. Aaron's always great.
It's ready for all the kids to be here and be fun, have fun.
Yep.
We're looking for the whole community to just come out and enjoy and get that peace of mind that the real world's still here.
We don't work 14 months out of the year for us to have fun.
Yeah,
We're doing it for the community.
Yeah, as cliche as it sounds, I agree. I mean, I just have this bubbling feeling that we're going to see a massive crowd, because I think that
We are gonna
they're going, just different things you've been to lately. People just want out, and providing a family friendly environment where people can go and be safe and feel safe and enjoy some time outside with with the kids, and eat good food and enjoy great music.
And be cost effective.
Yeah.
We're not charging a crazy amount of money. Your children get, under 12 get in free.
Yeah,
and
it's not every day.
$15 a ticket.
It's not every day you can go see Wade, Bowen, Roger Krager, and Aaron Watson for $15.
Correct.
I mean, really.
No, that's
Plus
$150
everything
show.
else. Plus everybody else that we have on that Friday.
Yeah,
Saturday.
but
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but as a kid from the Golden Triangle, you kind of got to be partial to Wayne Toops. I mean,
Wayne Toops is a big deal.
And based off the social media, he really does have a following.
Oh,
They've
huge.
had,
Oh,
you know,
he
crazy
has a-
positives
oh, they-
about seeing him.
Well, I mean, we know from years past,
She's a
whenever
newbie,
he's been
everybody,
booked
don't worry.
somewhere else, that. What'd you say?
She's a newbie. She doesn't understand
Oh,
Wayne.
well, and it's so because like the years that we haven't been able to book him, that's the biggest. Where's
Yeah.
Wayne?
Yeah.
Where's Wayne?
That's
Why
the
don't you have
only question we
Wayne?
had. Where's Wayne?
Yeah,
you're not legit unless you have Wayne.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
Wasn't
It's,
our fault.
It
was
was
not our fault.
I know.
Yeah.
But if you see our posters around, look, and the posters don't have the QR code, but you can look just about everywhere else. You can go online, get your tickets.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And we're going to be having all of the food options listed. You'll be able to find everything in the First Financial Bank food court. We've also got, I know Pacific Yard House is going to be here. We have local favorite, Burger Fresh is going to have their
It's not really
rendition.
Burger Fresh.
But they're going to have
It's
their
people,
rendition.
but
Their
it's
people.
Not Burger Fresh.
Their people are our people.
Yes,
And make sure that you come by, check out the Ogden Power Sports Cajun stage. What I love is that we made it real nice and easy where people can dance in the streets.
Absolutely.
You can come and enjoy.
Bring a lawn chair if that's
Bring
your
a
jam.
lawn chair. Yeah, absolutely. Come out and enjoy. And we can't have this kind of festival without the partnerships that we have. Conroe Golf Cars, stepping up to sponsor our transportation, to sponsor our shuttle bus. Tommy's Paint and Body. Nobody sees them out here, but they help us out by helping us move stuff in and out. We've got Gabby's Crane and Rigging that sponsors our back gate. Obviously, the Guarantee Bank and Trust that sponsors our main entrance this year. So many people that come together to make this happen. It really is a labor of love. There are a lot of people involved, a lot of volunteers that show up to serve beer, to recharge those blast passes, all of that great stuff. And do we still have volunteer opportunities available?
Oh, yeah.
We'll find
Always.
you somewhere.
Okay.
And if you're interested in joining the Friends of Conroe, you can go to the website as well and fill out an application. And then we're welcoming. We're getting applications all the time,
Yeah.
weekly, and we're encouraging. We want more people to be involved with the community.
Well,
we do a lot of stuff other than the festival.
And and one of the
we have
things
fun doing it.
we do have a lot of fun. And one of the things that we've discussed is we have kids that have grown up in this festival. and letting the kids get involved and get hands-on and work for their community.
That's going to be something new this year that you're going to see going around, a new committee for the kids.
Yeah. And so if you're looking to get involved and you want your kids to get involved with you, it really is a great time. I know we have a lot of people that show up to serve with us on Thanksgiving, but there's so many great opportunities for you, for your family to get involved. You know, take care of each other, because if we've learned anything over the last 6 months, it's that it really takes all of us to take care of each other.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
All right, so any parting words?
No.
Come on
Thanks.
down.
Keith, the man of very few words,
I know,
unless you
right?
make him mad.
Oh, yes. If you make him mad, game on. You know where you stand.
Stephen, Friends of Conroe.
Come down.
Come down.
Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah. Brian, anything you want to say to all those sponsors that showed up this year?
Thank you. We thank you for all those that came on board. We thank you for all those that expressed interest, and can't wait to, in a couple of weeks, start talking to everybody about 2021.
That's right.
Couple weeks. We already started that conversation.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. We didn't invite you to that one. That's all right. Jodi,
Yes.
CVB.
Yes, so Visit Conroe, of course. They're a big supporter of this, so give a shout out to Shannon and Rebecca, who are listening, by the way. Thank you, ladies. But yeah, it's really excited to, let's make this a record-breaking year. Let's show the rest of not only Texas, but the United States we're open, and we can do this, and we can
we
be
ain't scared.
successful.
We ain't scared.
We're not scared. We are.
And for future events, you can also make sure you check out the Visit Conroe website, because they have a great calendar of events from things that are going on all over the place.
Right.
They also have links to great hotels. So if you are coming in from out of town, or maybe you just want to have a close place that you can Uber to because you've enjoyed so much Love Street and Aaron Watson. If you would like
That
to
would be
Uber,
me.
if you would like to Uber to one of the great hotels here in the Conroe area, we've got them.
We do.
We've got them.
Yeah.
So-
And if you really want to feel ritzy, Margaritaville opened this summer.
There you go.
Check them out.
That's a heck of an Uber ride, but still positive. Make sure you go to ConroeCajunCatfishFestival.com, get all of the full lineup, get all the details, get your tickets. Friends, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Looking forward to spending the weekend with y'all. Y'all make sure you tune in next Wednesday for Toast the Town with Christy and Mel. We're going to keep bringing you great stuff, things to toast all around Montgomery County. We look forward to seeing you this weekend at the Cajun Catfish Festival, and we look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.
Today's show was recorded and broadcasted live on irlonestar.com, Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and all rights and ownership are reserved to Lone Star Community Radio. For more information regarding this program and Lone Star Community Radio, visit us online at irlonestar.com. Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's community radio station, serving the community with local programming on TV, radio, and online. If you enjoyed today's program, please support us by sponsorship or starting your own show. Contact us today by phone or text at 936-666-1084 or email the station at lscrstudios@gmail.com.